life, of course, nothing is nearly as neat and tidy.
I heard what happened to you, the accident.
The woman that died was about to be my sister-in-law.
Time keeps on coming.
Hi, Dan.
I've been all around.
I need help.
I know.
Allison, don't run away now because of me.
There are thousands of meetings. I'll find another one.
Well, somehow you found your way to this one.
When did you first fall in love with telling stories? Because you do it in such a unique way.
I had a very early memory being in 5th grade, and the teacher said, you're gonna write a story and then perform it and read it in front of the class. And I got up and I read it in front of the class, and they were hysterical. And then I remember seeing the teacher in the back room, and she was like belly laughing. And I remember thinking, like, this is the best feeling in the world. So that's probably my earliest memory of making my peers laugh and making an adult laugh that made me think, like, I really like this.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you to do my job for me. So people say, you know, Zach Braff has a new film out. He wrote it, he directed it. It's called A Good Person. What's it about?
In the very basics, A Good Person is about a car accident that occurs. There are fatalities, and it's about how the two different families that are caught up in this car accident move on. And so it is about grief and addiction, but also I weave in a lot of humor, so it's also, you have releases from the emotion because I have such wonderful actors, and so it's a drama, but there's also a lot of humor in it.
I remember it was actually for a different film that you did, and you were talking about how you like to find the truth in every character. What is Allison's truth?
Oh, well, I think that's the beauty of Allison, is that she doesn't want to know. She does everything she possibly can to not look at herself and not look at how she can change and not look at how maybe she was at fault. I believe that she's in that state because she feels like she deserves to be in that state. She deserves to be in this kind of like neutral, no man's land pain every day. And I think that's the torture that she puts on herself, is like to really, really hate herself because that's what she deserves.
Let me ask you about this. Like, initially on paper, what excited you about Diane?
Well, I mean, I just relate to her because she's really struggling with her daughter's addiction, and like a lot of parents who deal with that, especially OxyContin, I mean, where she feels so powerless, she doesn't know what to do. And, you know, sometimes they say, oh, you have to have tough love and this and that. She kind of tries that and that doesn't work. So then she's like, here, I'll give you the drugs. You really sympathize with her. And she's a working class woman, not a lot of money. She works hard. She works at the mall, you know, so it was just a fun character to play.